Hey guys, it's JackSparrow123 and welcome back to Monster Hunter World. Last time, we were gathering all the Palico Gadgets and got the Shield Spire and the Choral Orchestra. In today's video, we are continuing with this theme and getting the Plunderblade and the Meowlotov. So let's get right into things. We gotta head into the Rotten Vale and hope that things go well. I am going to speed up the video while I do this and probably explain the Plunderblade and what it does. Now, while this is going on real quick, it does take a lot of RNG for this weapon, or gadget, so I will only show the correct speed run of it, or the correct speed up of it, I should say. Because there's no way to guarantee you get this. I got it on my first try in my original playthrough, but I haven't gotten it yet in this. Okay, let's quickly talk about the Plunderblade. Before we talk about its abilities, let's first talk about how to get it. You need to get a Legiana corpse and an Odogaron. First, the Legiana corpse must be in either Area 4 or this Area 13. In order to get this to happen, you need to talk to the Lydian researcher in Area 13. If you wait with him, Odogaron will eventually bring the Legiana corpse into his lair, where the Grimalkin will run over and try to steal the Legiana corpse. From there, you chase the Grimalkin into their little section and place raw meat. They will take the raw meat and you will achieve the Plunderblade. Now, what I was doing was I was trying to get Odogaron to head towards the Legiana corpse and bring it back to his nest, then head to his nest with him. Of course, the first time he does this, I didn't catch it on camera, and on top of that, the Legiana corpse, its data was still in the cave every time I went to a new expedition. So that means every time that I was looking for the Legiana corpse, it wouldn't spawn, and it would actually already be in Odogaron's lair. All I had to do was head to his lair and see the Grimalkin. That's what you see here. Now, the Plunderblade's abilities. Plunderblade's first ability is called Plunderblade. The Palico will hit the monster, and a piece of its material will fall to the ground. Upon the return from the mission or expedition, the Palico will notify you of the successful retrieval. High proficiency gives a quicker cooldown and a bigger pool of materials the Palico can acquire. At level 5, you will achieve the Palarang. The Palarang, the Palico will throw the Plunderblade like a boomerang, hitting the monster and making it drop a material, just when a material drops off during a battle. The Palico will notify you when a material is dropped. The material must be picked up by the player to be acquired. As before, higher proficiency equates to more frequent usage and wider loot pool. And then at level 15, of course on level 11 and level 10 you will have on-demand Palarang, and at level 6 you will have on-demand Plunderblade. At level 11 you will have Mountain Plunder. Mountain Plunder, the Palico will leap onto the monster and stay there for a short period of time. It makes materials drop. These materials will be golden compared to normal white, and will exclusively been trade-in items to be sold for Zenny. Higher proficiency means more drops per use of Mount Plunder, beginning at 2 or 3 and finishing at 4 items at level 15. Now these sell for a pretty good price if you want to make a quick buck. It's pretty useful to use Plunderblade to either gather materials or to get money, which I will probably be using for this series. I'll be using Plunderblade to make money. And if I need materials, I'll probably use it for that too. Anyways, that's Plunderblade. Let's move on to the next item, or next gadget. Carrier ant cargo, what? Okay, the fire's still there, technically. Nya nya nya! I haven't seen monsters like you around before. Well, stay back. This is my food. Mine! We're no monsters. We're the Research Commission. Not monsters? Then explain your strange and hideous appearance. Wait, were you the one who left this food here? It's a gift from us. You seemed like you could use it, and we had enough to spare. My thanks, I owe you one. Food is scarce here in the Vale. It's hungry living for those lucky enough to get by. I believe it. We're having a rough enough time just investigating the place. Really? It seems we both have our share of woes. Ah, but I must repay you for the meal. Perhaps you'll accept the help of the plunderers. This gadget is a token of our friendship. Please take it. I'd love to, thanks. And now we have the Plunderblade, and we befriended the plunderers. And that's all we wanted to do. It took me quite a bit to get the sequence. However, turns out Legiana was just waiting in the research. Or Odogaron's nest. So best thing I could recommend for that is keep going to the researcher spot. If the researcher is sitting there, go talk to him. And then wait beside him for a few minutes. You know where I showed the blue Odogaron Easter egg? Well, I didn't really show it yet. But the location of where it is. Just hide behind there till Odogaron arrives.
The field team's gathered at the main gate.
And this is actually
ready to go out on an expedition in the forest.
The perfect time for our next item, the Meowlotov.
Hello there.
Oh, it's you. How splendid. The task I am about to reveal to you could only be undertaken by an experienced Grimalkin researcher like yourself. Gajalaka have been sighted throughout the continent, and I am hoping to establish communication with them. They're Linians, just like the Grimalkins, but their language seems to derive from different roots. I want to get a head start on studying the language, so there's something I need you to find for me. Gajalaka doodles. I'll go into the field myself and start looking in areas where Gajalaka have been spotted. So if you see me out there, don't forget to say hello. By my brittle hips, this will be fun. So we gotta go collect Grimalkin data, or investigate Grimalkins. There is 2 spots in the ancient forest, 2 spots in the Wildspire Waste, 2 spots in the Rotten Vale, or 3 spots in the Rotten Vale, 1 spot in the Coral Highlands. So that's 2, 4, 7, 8. So let's start off with the ancient forest. We want to go to area 1. Now this has to be in high rank, and I'll show you what we're looking for. This one's going to need a bit more of a hands-on approach. I will speed things up after I explain what we're doing. Actually, you know what? Let's just speed things up. I'll explain what I'm doing as as I gather what we're after. Okay, this is the Meowlotov. Now before we talk about its abilities, let's talk about how to get this. This Palico Gadget is obtained by completing the Grimalkin Tribe's Gajalaka side quest in Elder's Recess. Talk to the Linian researcher in Asteria near the front gate, or if you have completed the first few quests of Iceborne to establish Celiana, you will need to head to Celiana and talk to him at the command tent. He'll have you find 10 Gajalaka doodles given to you in form of research bounty around the New World. Once you find enough, return to him and he'll spend time studying the doodles before having another quest available for you. Go to the Elder's Recess and speak to the Linian researcher in Area 8 at night. Now remember, this has to be at night. You'll then have to sneak past the Gajalaka either with high stealth armor, or wait until they're dancing and move past until you reach the hole in the wall. Enter the hole, wait for out the cutscene. Note if you continue through the area where you get the Meowlotov, you will reach area 16, possible campsite. Now, with that being said, you can also use Gilly Mantle in order to sneak past them with no problem. And the areas for these Gaja Doodles are, as you can see in our little speed through, you can see their locations. But there are 2 in the Ancient Forest, 2 in the Wildspire Waste, 3 in the Rotten Vale, plus another 3, so 6 in the Rotten Vale, 1 in the Coral Highlands, and that together makes 10. You then go to the Elder's Recess for this next part. Once you get this and you talk to the Gajalaka leader, he will give you the Meowlotov. The Meowlotov allows your Palico to throw grenades, dealing blast damage, and it's hilarious. And that's at level 1. At level 5, you get Wrath of the Meow. Converts the Palico Slinger's ammo into Meowlotovs, which is hilarious. Number 6 on demand, Meowlotov Assault. And on level 10 on demand, Wrath of the Meow. Meowcano. Okay, well that's kind of cool. Devil Joe holding an Odogaron, yep. Don't mind me. Unlocks at level 11, usable at level 15. Or, like, you can tell your Palico to use it at level 15. The Palico holds something like fireworks, dealing great damage between 500 and 100 for multiple times and multiple hits. It's a very powerful item, and we will be using this mainly for the rest of our series, unless a monster I'm fighting I prefer using something else. I know I'm not the greatest with my words right now, I don't know what's going on. Now your Palico's equipment, properties, elemental status, outer seals, carry over to your Meowlotov. So if your Palico has Elder Seal and your Palico is blowing up the monster will be getting explosive Elder Seal, which is really useful. When you place a bomb, your Palico will too. Need the level, if any. So if you place a large barrel bomb, your Palico will place a bomb. It's a very useful item, and it's highest damage out of all of them. It's also the only one that does damage out of all of them. So take that out as you will. And that's about it for the Meowlotov. I hope you guys enjoyed this little explanation.
Go out on an expedition in the forest.
And now we talk to the Lanian researcher again after collecting all 10 of the linguistics. My, you're you're for Doodle Hound. And for my part, I'm making progress with the Gajalaka language. The doodles indicate that the Gajalaka convene nightly in the Elder's Recess. Yes, every night, apparently. That can only mean they live somewhere close by. Would you mind escorting me there? We have a rough idea of where to look, so I'll meet you on site, and we can journey together from there. As soon as you feel you're ready, conduct an expedition to the Elder's Recess, and by my thrumming hamstrings, I'll be there. Onward, Hunter, to cross-cultural understanding. Okay, so for this part, it has to be night, which means we gotta somehow make it night. So I will be right back when it is night. Okay, I am going to explore, and explore I shall. Or I'll just go kill stuff. One or the other. Okay, it is now night, and we can actually do this. The way I made it night quicker is by fast traveling between Astera and the Elder's Recess. It works pretty well for that. Now there is a Devil Joe around the map, so we gotta be a little wary. And we also have to find our friend, who I think is up here. I could be mistaken. This could be a different NPC. So, I believe this is him. There must be an entrance, but the Gajalaka are right in front of it. If they see us, they're bound to attack, and we'll never get inside. By my confounded brain box, what a conundrum. Perhaps stealth is the answer. How about it, Hunter? Do you think you can sneak in without being noticed? If you go while they're busy dancing, they might not see you. And remember, our goal is to establish communication with the Gajalaka, so please avoid harming them. Stay hidden, and then look for an opportunity to move closer. Slow and steady is the way. All right. Good luck, Hunter. So we've got to head through here, and as you can see, there are Gajalaka. All we've got to do is wait for him to dance, and then we sneak on by when he does. Oh. Uh-oh. Now, we could use our ghillie mantle. However, okay, we already got caught. I figured I could hide from him if we just moved a little further away. But I want to do this properly, you know? So let's crouch again. Restart him. Okay. And Captain Twinkle is right there. So we need to wait for him to dance. So give him a second. I don't know if that's considered dancing. I guess not. So, what animation does count as dancing? Is there a dancing specific animation, or are they like permadance? Danceaholics? Danceamundos? I really hope we do this properly. I don't want to do like little sneaky tactics like put on a ghillie mantle. What is he throwing things at? Just threw a bomb at nothing. Come on, do a dance. Okay. Okay. So we gotta sneak past him. I guess that counts as an opportunity, maybe? Nope.
Good. You're well hidden. Hopefully this does the trick.
Maybe? I guess not. Okay, well, we can't do it properly. Ghillie mantle and run to here and just enter their little cave. Kaja laka, laka laka. When did you? I was so caught up in my dancing I didn't notice you. Hello, I'm with the Research Commission. I'm here today to introduce these fine folks to you. They say they're quite curious to learn your dances. Huh? They're wise indeed if they can see the majesty of our dances. I suppose I could persuade to take it on an apprentice, but they look pretty frail. If you're willing to teach us, we'll persevere through any lesson you dish out. So what do you say? Okay, it's a deal. As of today, you're my apprentices. Take this as proof. First and foremost, a dancer needs strength. Thanks a million. If you're ever in trouble, I'll be there. That's a master's duty. You come and see me anytime you need me. So we have now gained access to the Gachalaka's little hidey hole. They also have a pretty big sword here. I'm pretty sure you can get a weapon that is the Gachalaka sword. I am not 100% on that though. And in here we can gather various items like parashrooms and so on. Nitro shrooms, devil blight. There's lots of stuff to do in here, kind of. Well, maybe not lots, but it's a nice place to explore nonetheless. And if we head down here, we get a campsite. And if we head straight forward, we exit this little cavern. Right where Teostra's home is. Or, not quite, but it's close to it. And that was a Devil Joe roar. Not Devil Joe. Well, it is Joe. There's two different kinds of Joe, okay? Anyways. I'm going to end the video here. I saw the word Gachalaka Night and I read that. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please be sure to consider subscribing to my channel and hit the like button. I'm JackSparrow123, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Bye!